Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Gardening with Creations by DX and Co. Today I want to give you guys an update on a couple of different projects that we've done videos on more recently. I wanted to show you how progress is going and so you guys can see exactly the different projects. I think we've got 3 or 4 that we want to cover today in this video. It's just going to be a quick short update video. We're not going to do any actual planting today, but I want to show you some of the different projects that we have been doing. So for starters, if you guys remember, we recently did the how to germinate my seeds and guarantee success video, right? If you guys haven't read that one, go ahead and stop this video now, go check that out. I'll link it at the end of the video as well for those who want to go back and watch it. But this, if you remember correctly, was our green pears. We just started them on the 3rd. I'm going to show you the progress that we've made. So again, keep these in a cool, damp place. What we're trying to do is get our seeds to germinate. Now, if you guys remember, most of these seeds, I really didn't think too many of them were viable, but I threw them in there either way. Let me show you guys, out of one pear, you can see here, unfortunately, I didn't get a whole lot of success, but I got the one that I needed. You see that white string hanging off this one? That is already got a nice root on it. So we'll do another video on that one, and we will get that one planted and we'll monitor its progress. So with anything, guys, I plan to show you some of the experiments I'm trying, the success and failures that I have. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back in the bag here. Set that aside actually, and we'll put that in the bag later. Let me show you guys this one. If you guys remember, I also did on 3/3. Today, by the way, at the time of recording of this video, is 3/11. Happy 3/11 day for the 3/11 fans out there. But so in just a short couple of days, that's the progress. We have one rooted pear seed, and we did pink lady apples on 3/3 as well. So 8 days, guys, 8 days, and you can see right through this napkin that root system on 1, 2, look, it's growing out of the napkin itself. So I'm going to be careful to kind of peel this apart a little bit to show you guys. Look at that, it's even started to turn color, turn green, because it's starting to grow inside of this napkin. So I'm not going to peel them all out, but I can count them for you. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 successful seeds here just from those pink lady apples we had harvested. So that's it, guys. That's how you guarantee a quick start. Like I said, 8 days, and I probably actually, as long as some of these taproots are already, you don't need them that long to plant them. You only need them half that size. I might even end up actually cutting the bottom of those roots so I can plant them, and they'll still continue to grow, so that way I don't have such a long root tap to get started in there. So, but we'll go through a video of that one. I'm going to go ahead and actually now take you over to the other projects that I wanted to show you, and we'll go through how those are going from the other videos. Okay, guys, so you'll remember the other project we were working on was an aquaponics. I showed you guys how the filter pumps up the water, goes in, overflows in the tank. I've got a really bright light on there. I'm actually going to turn that light off so I can try to show you guys a little bit what's going on. So remember, I said I'm going to show you guys my successes and my failures here. Unfortunately, you can see right there that string laying down here, that is actually rosemary. It got long and stringy before I turned the light on, and what happened is the other day I had taken these out to move them to kind of move this tub because I was working on something on the tank. The rocks all got shuffled around, and I think unfortunately the root system got damaged and that one started to die on me. However, if you can see right there next to it, let's see if I can get a finger on there, right there, I've got a brand new root system growing that just started out today. So I think we'll have some success still in the rosemary front. I have not been successful yet with the dill popping up. I do, since this is just a dry bed at the top and I don't know where the seeds fell when I sprinkled them on, I have been misting them every day with water from this. Just a quick mist over the top to try to get them started. So I am continuing to do that. Now, another way of doing that is the drain, fill and drain system that is called bell siphon. Look it up if you're interested. I don't have a bell siphon on this. I haven't successfully been able to make it work. But I also wanted to show you guys the project where we did our seed starts. So you can see the glass is not foggy right now. The lid, there is a lid over top of this. Now I know most of you out there are going, why do you still have your lid on? They're so legged, they're so long, there's not enough light. And you can see I've got them right next to this window, which does not provide enough light. Sure, I could throw some grow lights on here. But what I do is actually, I'm going to take this lid off and kind of show you where we're at in progress. What I do and have been doing is the days here are starting to get a little warmer. We're getting into the 40s, 50s, which means my greenhouse is now in the 50s, 60s during the day. So I've been taking the lid off now that we have this growth, taking this out to the greenhouse every day, leaving it out there during the day while the sun's still out. And then I bring it back in at night, and I have cats, so I put the lid back on it because my cats love to attack all of this. Let me show you a little bit about what we've gotten going on here. Now, if you remember correctly, we started these on the 1st of March. Again, today is the 11th of March, so this is 11 days worth of growth on these. So we've got our red cherry tomatoes coming in quite nicely in this row. Our beefsteak tomatoes coming in quite nicely. I don't know how we got so many seeds into one pod there. We'll have to thin that out. Our mint is not doing quite so well. I got one little tiny sprig right there that I'm hoping is going to come through. And we must drop the tomato seed right alongside of one of theirs. Our dill is doing phenomenal in here, so aquaponics wise, not necessarily, but in here doing quite nice. I'm thinking about maybe taking a sprig or two out of there and throwing it in the aquaponics. Our rosemary in here, however, is not really showing a lot of success just yet. So interesting that it is in the aquaponics, but not in here. This right here, these stringy, long, crazy vines that every single pot is basically tapped, is our cucumber seeds. Amazing how quickly they grow. Look at that root system on these. You can see right down in here the root system's just growing already on those. Incredibly quick. These were the first to pop, and they've just been doing great. Our green peppers that we planted from the refrigerator directly don't appear to be doing anything just yet. Like I said, those seeds were a little wet. I do hold out a little bit of hope. It looks like we might have one there coming up. And these are actually our mixed peppers, mixed color peppers, that we're starting to get some sprigs in there. So they are a plant that likes a lot warmer environment. So, and you can see here our Johnny jump up flowers are not really coming in too well, but our poppies are doing great, sprouting. Our marigolds are starting to sprout and get a little leggy already. And look at that. That is a pink lady apple. 2 of them growing right in. Just seeds that didn't even germinate like I did in the other project. The pears and unfortunately the lemon have not started to come in yet. So again, guys, I'm not overly successful. I didn't expect to be with every single thing that's in here. Time will tell if they continue to grow. I will put them in the ground and label them, and we'll see if they do sprout. There's no sense in just wasting those pods or anything. And I'll show you one other section. These ones, this is a apple tree that started to sprout off seed. I planted that seed and it started to get a root, and there you go. So last project that we had here, don't mind the kids' mess, is our snake plants. You can see I got them right here planted right next to the fish tank. Easy for me to water them. Still healthy as can be, doing quite well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see so far, like us, give me a comment if you have an idea of how we can do this better, and give us a thumbs up and like this video for me. Like I said, if you haven't watched that video yet, go back and watch the other videos. Thanks.